Hey everybody, it's Colby Morrison here with Lone Wolf Sleds, and I'd like to show you guys the new Prowler 34 SDS, the sit-down model. This is actually our sprint sled. It's got a 34-inch bed on it, but we're able to put a sit-down on the back too and turn it into the ultimate mid-distance or even long-distance sit-down sled. All the Lone Wolf sleds come with a 2-year warranty. They come with hook holders. They're all built so that everything can flex. There's nothing on these sleds that is stiff or solid, because when you have something that's stiff and solid and you're going over top of uneven terrain, it's got to be able to flex. If it can't flex, you're going to end up breaking something eventually. There gets to be too much fatigue and things break. That's why everything's built so that it's able to move and flex. But not to the point to where the sled is flopping all over the place and it's too loose, because there's a lot of people that like a stiffer feeling sled. As you can see, you move the handlebar, takes a little bit of effort to move. You let it go and it pops right back. So these sleds track and handle real well when you're not having to steer when you're on a straightaway. But when you do get into situations where you have to steer, it's as easy as just moving your handlebar side to side. And what that does is that'll move your bridle steering system. So your bridle for your sled is hooked up in a way that when you move the handlebar, say to the left, it'll offset your bridle to the right. So what that'll do is that'll make your sled turn to the left, the same way that you're moving your steering system on your bridle. Same thing, you go the other way. You move your sled to the right. What that does is it makes your runners up on edge towards the right, offsets your bridle to the left, and that makes your sled steer whatever direction you want it to steer. It makes it really handy for when you're in tight trails or tricky situations trying to get around trees, rocks, or any of that kind of stuff. The sleds come with the bags, so we've got our front bag and also a cooler bag, and then our back bag for more storage. And it's actually quite comfy. You can sit back and relax, cruise down the trail. Every one of these sleds has been designed to take a beating and to handle precisely to get you through those tough and tricky situations. One thing I'd like to show you also, going back to what I was saying about having a stiff sled, with our Lone Wolf sleds, everything moves, flexes, even right down to the joints where your drag mat is attached. They're all ball joint connections. Same thing with your brake. So that everything can move and there's nothing binding, nothing flexing that ends up having to eventually fatigue and break. So even with this, the runners, everything is able to move independent. Right from tip to tail, one side of the runner to the other. good.